Hello and welcome to Moda pitch at Memorial Stadium for this National Women's Soccer League match between the Seattle Reign and the Houston Dash. Two teams that have yet to see each other in 2015, but are going to get a chance to get to know each other quite well over the next 9 days as they start a home-and-home match here in Seattle tonight. I'm Chuck Sekra, alongside former national team goalkeeper and Women's World Cup champion Amy Griffin. And Amy, you know, it's hard to believe that these two teams haven't played each other this year, but at the same time, maybe the NWSL schedulers got this right, because this game not only has a playoff atmosphere to it, it certainly has playoff implications.
Well, I really like how the NWSL stars have aligned for these matchups. I know with the Reign, they are leading the table and would love to put one more nail on the coffin for a sure shot to the playoffs. On the flip side of things, with the Houston Dash, they have just been on the boundaries of getting into a sure playoff spot, and tonight's game has huge implications.
And if you look at these two teams, it's hard not to recognize that you might be looking at two of the best midfields in the NWSL tonight going head-to-head.
Well, we have three players that we all watched in the Women's World Cup, in Andressa, Brian, and Lloyd. And with the Reign, we have three players that we didn't see in the World Cup, but they are a big reason that they lead the table in the NWSL right now.
And you've got some key players to watch tonight. First, for the Houston Dash, your key player.
Well, I have a feeling that midfield, they might cancel each other out, or there's going to be so much attention drawn for the midfield that the flanks are going to be open. And with my money, I'm going to say put the ball on Kaylee Ohai's feet. And she is great at cutting it inside and creating shots, but she can also hit that line and cause the back line to back up and get some great serves into the box.
And Ohai comes to this match tonight with 3 goals. And for the Seattle Reign, your player to watch.
Well, with that said, on the flip side, those flanks are going to be pretty busy, and there's nobody better than our own Megan Rapinoe. So they're going to look to her, and she's going to be, like we said, busy. She can create her own chances, but again, she's been serving money balls into the center of the box.
The Dash and Reign play tonight for the first time in 2015. It's going to be a great match. We'll be right back with the starting lineups and the kickoff right after this.
Every day is filled with moments. Moments that let you connect, so you can smile and share a story. Moments that let you help, so you can reach out and spread some love. Moments that let you relax, so you can recharge and rewind. And moments that let you play, because you should always find time for fun. At Moda, we know these healthy moments add up to a healthy you. Find your Moda moment today.
How about those kits that the Reign are wearing tonight? Buy yours and other Seattle Reign gear and apparel now at ReignFCShop.com.
And your starting lineups tonight. First for Randy Waldrom's Houston Dash. In goal, Canadian international Aaron McLeod. In the back, Presley Masser, Klingenberg, and Brush. In the midfield, Andressa, Lloyd, Bryan, and Axon. And up top, Ohai and McDonald. And your starting lineup for the Seattle Reign, coached by Laura Harvey. In goal, Hope Solo. Back lineup, Corsi, Fletcher, Barnes, and Cox. Midfield, Fishlock, Winters, Little. And up top, Matthias, Yanis, and Rapinoe. And we're off here at Memorial Stadium. Klingenberg. Your referees for tonight, Cedric Adams in the middle. Assistant referees, Cameron Blatchard and Kelsey Helms. And then the fourth official is Charles Spanoia. The dash tonight in orange, white, and orange tops, excuse me. And the rain tonight, black socks, black shorts, and black and blue tops. About 83 degrees tonight at kickoff, which might be a little bit of paradise for the Houston Dash, who've been playing in triple digits, over 100, 101 degrees in Houston. And the Canadian international McLeod will take this free kick from about the 40. And she's going to change it to Masser. Winners. Cox is going to look long and run out of bounds for a dash throw-in. Seattle Reign coming in tonight's match with a record of 9-3-3, 30 points, sitting on top of the table in the National Women's Soccer League. And with Chicago Red Stars today tying, they have a chance to go 5 points ahead with a 3-point win tonight. For the Houston Dash, they come to tonight's match 5-6-5, 20 points, and in 6th place in the league, but just 2 points out of that 4th and final playoff spot, and just 4 points out of the 3rd spot. So a huge match tonight for both teams that has playoff implications. McLeod goes long. Erin McLeod played in the 2015 Women's World Cup for Canada. 3 World Cups to her credit, Penn State grad. Thrown by Fletcher. Yanez drops the fishlock. Broken up by Brush. Kim Little now. Gonna come out wide to Fletcher. And off Matthias' foot for a dash throw-in. Klingenberg with a quick throw-in. Laura Harvey prompting her team to press early in this match here. Brought down by Lou Barnes. Played her college ball at UCLA. Fletcher's going to bring it all the way back. And Hope Solo's going to have her first touch of the night, the Golden Glove winner. Playing her first match for the Reign in quite a while.
Yeah, first match back since the World Cup. She's been taking care of a knee injury. And I kind of asked her, I said, hey, it's probably nice for you to have a break. She said, actually, I feel great. I've been playing really well. She hates taking breaks.
Longer ball to Yanez. Brings it down on her chest. But Presley's the first one there, and she'll clear it out for a throw-in. Great ball. Early look by the Reign and behind.
And we have talked about this most of the year about Yanez's timing. And every time she receives the ball, it seems like she's in the perfect picture of a window. And she's in the center of it with defenders on either side. But her timing of when she creeps into that space is impeccable.
Little on the ball, tries to turn, left-footed cross, back post. Looking for Rapinoe, and broken up by Masser. Masser, the Houston Dash captain, comes in tonight leading this team with 4 assists. Definitely a rock for this team, sitting on 4 yellow cards tonight, and a 5th would have her sit out a match, and we hopefully that does not happen tonight or in the next match. University of Illinois alumnus. Nice win by Corsi. Morgan Bryan, 22-year-old out of Virginia. Morgan Bryan, 35 caps for the U.S. national team. Started the game against Sweden and never looked back. Of course, having the 5th and final assist on the goal of Tobin Heath that put the game away against Japan. And the first corner kick tonight for the Dash. Reserve your Seattle Reign FC 2000 season tickets tonight. Purchase today and receive a pre-sale code to the U.S. Women's National Team match in Seattle, plus a Seattle Reign USA scarf. Go to reignfc.com/season tickets or call 855-REIGN-FC. This is your last chance. Go online tonight and the Reign will send you a pre-sale code. Again, the last chance to get your season tickets through this. Longer ball in behind, looking for Morgan Bryan. Of course, he's the first to it. Scottish International plays it out for a dash throw-in.
First 5 minutes, the Dash has made it no secret. They want to get the ball in the attacking third of the field. Erin McLeod's looking long, their back line's looking long, and their front runners are hitting that back line early and often.
Oh, high, trying to dribble out of pressure, broken up by Matthias. Fletcher plays out. Presley, 25-year-old, acquired in a trade with New York Flash in the middle of our season. Looking for Andressa, broken up by Cox. And our first foul of the game. Free kick for the Reign. Both of these teams have the most recent National Women's Soccer League Players of the Month. Kim Little, the NWSL Player of the Month for June. And of course, Carly Lloyd, the National Women's Soccer League Player of the Month for July. Master wins that ball. Laid off looking for Bryan. Playing a little higher in the attack tonight, I believe.
I think now that Rachel Axon is that holding mid for the Houston Dash, it allows Bryan to move up forward and show a little bit of what else she can do. And in the NWSL, she can be a more of a creative player and not have to sit and hold and just distribute the ball. But she is very good on both sides of the ball. But I know she would love to see herself in front of the goal a little bit more often.
One of the players that does a great job in front of the goal for the Houston Dash is Jess McDonald. Coming in this match tonight, just a prolific goal scorer in this league. Last year finished with 11 goals, third in NWSL. Tonight comes in with 7 goals, fourth in NWSL, and just a great target University of North Carolina player for the Dash.
It's really difficult to strip the ball off of her. She's one that if I'm in the back line, I would want to say, hey, can you please mark her for a little bit? I want to do this for 90 minutes.
6 foot tall, quite a target. Corsi. Back to Solo. Nice win by Ellie Brush. Falls to Kim Little and poked away by Morgan Bryan. Oh, high looking for Klingenberg. Rain throw-in. Amy, you mentioned Rapinoe in their pregame. Had a hat trick in the first game of the season against Western New York Flash. Obviously went to the World Cup. Amazing World Cup coming back now. Has not had a goal since, but has been very active. Looking inside there. Rain win it back. Rapinoe to Kim Little. Inside the 18. Going at Masser. Dropped to Rapinoe. Looking to shot blocked. Klingenberg plays that ball out off her head. Fletcher keeps it in. Still has it. Looking for Fishlock. Broken up by Andressa. Early ball in Indiana's. Presley's the first one there.
You talk about Rapinoe being active and in and around the ball, but not having those points that she's used to getting on the board. And I think when you're gone for a month and you have the cast of characters that the Reign has, you don't have to rely on someone like Rapinoe. And so she has been sort of a supporting role, and you have to keep her honest. So she's drawing plenty of defenders, and how nice is it to be able to dish it off to Kim Little and Jess Fishlock.
Reign throw-in. 9-minute mark now. Wonderful atmosphere here tonight at Memorial Stadium in Seattle. Second biggest crowd in Reign history. Over 6,000 fans here tonight.
And clearly it tells a story. People come once and they really like the product that they see, and they're going to come back and bring friends with them.
Little. Back to Fishlock. Going to change the point of attack. Presley cleans it up. Into Morgan Bryan, who's been on the ball quite a bit here early. Looking for Jess McDonald in behind. Corsi first one there and plays back to Solo. Lou Barnes has been a rock this year for the Seattle Reign. Pushed off the ball by McDonald, and a foul on McDonald. Reign coming off a 10-day layoff. Last game was August 1st against Boston, a 2-win victory on the road, and Houston Dash played last Friday night on August 8th against Sky Blue FC, losing 2-0.
I think sometimes it's harder to manage the big layoff because you're used to kind of getting into that playing training rhythm, and how you manage that downtime when you do take your break. You risk the chance of maybe overtraining. You want to make the most of that time off, or giving them too much rest.
Great point. Rapinoe. Little. Back out to Cox. Ball on the ground, looking for Matthias. Broken up by Brush. And Masser plays out quickly, but one right back by Winters. Little again on the ball around the goal. And Dressa to McDonald. Tackle by Fishlock, doesn't like it, but a foul on Fishlock.
I was almost going to say that's the first time I've seen Morgan Bryan lose the ball, but she really didn't. She drew the foul, and she still has it. And she's been in some really tight spaces, and that's what she does really well. She is tough to contain. Ohio's
going to drop it to Presley.
Now the Dash showing a little bit more patience to the first 10 minutes.
Australian Illy Brush out to Masser. Brush, the 26-year-old, plays her soccer in the winter in Australia for Canberra United. Rain holding mid, Keeneland winners played in Australia this past winter as well. Of course, summer in Australia then. Fletcher now, inside the winners. Stephanie Cox in the winners. Former Portland Pilots. Changes point of attack to Matthias. Nice ball by winners. 1v1 with Klingenberg. Going at her, looking to get in line. Ball's on the right foot, service back post. And stopped by McLeod before it even gets there. Nice hands by Erin McLeod.
Good snag by McLeod. I think Matthias needs to realize that if that ball's going to be on the ground, it's got to be pulled back a little bit farther, because McLeod's going to scoop everything up inside the 6. And she has fish lock on the far side, and that's the one where you got to send in the air. You got to drive that ball in the air. It's not going to get all the way through to the far side on the ground.
Certainly two of the better goalkeepers in the world here tonight.
Easily, and both great with their feet, and I feel like they read the game very well. They can also certainly help with the tempo and know when a counter is on and when they just need to keep it.
Rapinoe now. 1v1 with Masser. Brings it on her right foot, looking back post. Klinkenberg's the first one there. Ricochets off of Klinkenberg, but right back to Presley, who sends it out of bounds.
Presley feeling the Rain pressing, lots of numbers in the box, and she did have time and space, but I don't think she's used to having that when she plays against a team like the Rain. The Rain really like to win the ball in the attacking third of the field, and so I think she's just been told, keep it safe, no risk in the back.
Yanez. And Klingenberg wins that battle. Klingenberg will play every minute of every match for the U.S. national team this summer. Kim Little now. Houston doing a good job of getting numbers behind the ball. Yanez in the width. Will get it back. Service. Nope. Goes to Kim Little. 1v1. Right footed shot. Back post! And McLeod gets a finger on that. Great save by McLeod. That shot had eyes.
Yeah, really nice save, and Kim Little, you do not want to get her faced up with enough room for that ball to get by. Barely gets a hand on it. And I do think Pino, if she would have kept her run, maybe could have gotten something on that, but.
The Rain will send 2 out on the ball and draw 2 dash players out. Pino on it.
I like the Rain's bag of tricks on these corner kicks.
Middle 6, winners is up, but gets by her. And a dash throw-in. Klingenberg with a throw-in. Andressa. Looking for Carly Lloyd, who has yet to really be on the ball yet tonight. Out wide to Masser. Leads this dash team with assists with 4. Going at Cox. And Cox pokes it away. Going back to Andressa, 20-year-old, signed by the Dash right after the World Cup on July 27th. Started in all 4 matches for Brazil and was player of the game against Costa Rica. A real good turn, dash, inline, crosses back, and cleared out by the Rain, who get there first. Nice ball by Ojai.
Yeah, good decision. Clearly no angle. Hope had that, closed down, so worth the chance to have a cut back.
Ojai getting free there, though. Andressa. Loft into the box. Barnes' first one there. Drops to Ojai again. First time shot, back post. Beats Hope Solo, and the dash strike first at the 15-minute mark. Great finish by the dash. Just what Randy Waldron wants on the road here. An early 1-0 lead.
Well, Kaylee is a very quick player, and so she takes one touch, and she already knows where the space is. She doesn't look up and look at the frame of the goal at all. She just focuses on that ball and makes sure she gets a clean hit. And there is no room for error because Hope's got everything but the size of the ball covered.
And that goal bodes well for the Dash, who are undefeated when scoring first this year. Matthias now right back. Shot back post, flies high. Ojai took that well, just skimming off inside the post to beat Gold Glove winner Hope Solo.
Yep, a lot of attention drawn by Lloyd playing up high, and you mentioned earlier she hasn't received the ball very much, and because she is playing up high, she's not going to be as responsible for the tempo of the play, how they switch the point of attack, but she is going to be responsible for these chances that are created.
Fletcher the first to it, broken up by Lloyd, and a Rain throw-in. Yana's double, ball taken off her. This is Andressa. Inside to Bryan, broken up by Fishlock. Strong tackle. Brescia's going to go wide to Masser.
Center backs for the Dash playing very wide, allowing for those outside backs to get forward.
Here's Little. Had Rapinoe running behind, but can't turn that way, but now does. And we'll pull it back and bring it out to Cox. U.S. national team veteran, over 85 caps for Stephanie Cox, their U.S. national team. Kendall Fletcher. Winners comes out wide to Yanis, but just a little bit too far. And Amy, should be interesting how the Rain respond to this. They have not been down at home much this year.
Yeah, you know, maybe it's a little bit of a wake-up call where you kind of get into the flow of things and you feel like you have a little bit of rhythm going, but really haven't created many quality chances. So sometimes, you know, these next 5 minutes are probably the most important. Can you answer? Can you put the Dash back on their heels?
And you mentioned that 10-day layoff can play in different ways, right? So it may take them a little bit longer to get going.
Yeah, I really do think it's tough to manage. It sounds great that you have this big block of time to work on things, but once you're in the groove, and I have to say the Rain have found themselves in that groove quite often this year, where how they've played and how they've answered and how they've responded. I think it's tough to have a break and come out with you know, firing on all cylinders. And then great job by Ojai. She hasn't received the ball a ton, but she had that great cutback that put the Rain on their heels, and then followed up with a goal.
Dash throw-in.
You talk about soccer, you know, that's a 120-yard pitch, but, you know, we had one chance on the other end that missed by inches and one that went in, same angle.
Absolutely. Klingenberg carrying it forward, a little bit of space. Fishlock will come and close her down. She'll come out wide. And out of bounds, Rain throwing. Ojai looking for Lloyd, who's out on the width now. Winners. Captain of the Rain sets the tone. Such a great player at creating the tempo and holding the tempo for this team. Here's Rapinoe. Finds a little on top of the 18. Try to be tacked away by Axon, and Masser steps in and clears it out. Looking for McDonald, but one back by Corsi. And McDonald's down. Matthias. Fishlock, and dress on her hip. Back to Matthias wide. Left-footed cross, lofted back post. Looking for Rapinoe. Has it. Masser's on her back. Out wide to Cox. First time service. Looking for Fishlock up strong. And it'll come down to McLeod. Good challenge by Fishlock. Good ball by Cox. .20-minute mark now. 1-0 Dash lead. Brush just plays out of pressure by Rapinoe. Masser into Lloyd. Tries to fit a ball in behind to McDonald, but broken up by Cox. Klingenberg. Looking for Bryan, and she has it. Into McDonald, little wall pass. Bryan's got it back on inline. Ball back to Andressa. Into Ojai, first time ball to Masser.
really good patience by the dash, not forcing chances, but just holding on to the ball and causing the Reign to have to think and defend and figure out a way to win the ball back.
One back by the dash. Looking for McDonald, but it falls to Bryan. Now Andressa. Pressure from behind by Yanes, and she wins it back. Rapinoe now has one player, it's Mathias, and she's got her. McLeod comes out. Mathias tries to get a touch. Open net. Goal, Mathias! And the Reign answer at the 22-minute mark. Merritt Mathias gets around McLeod and finishes back post. 1-1.
You talk about the fun part of scoring, but Merritt Mathias has to do a lot of grunt work before she's allowed to finish this ball. Really great physical play, able to hold her off. Good read, too, to be able to play the ball in and see that the counter was on. One long pass, but a lot of great hard work has to be done before you get to celebrate, that's for sure.
1-1 at the 22-minute mark. Bryan. Dash throw in, taken quickly. Bryan. One back by Lloyd. Oh, high. Looking back post. I hope Solo's there.
Oh, hi, trying to get a little bit more movement on that ball. That ball needs to bend away from Hope and, you know, go away from the defenders and onto the front runners, but still a quality chance.
Great start to this match, as even as the score.
I know so many forwards that would just choose to not go against Erin McLeod and not just say, you know what, it was a close chance, but it's not worth this. There's no way. And it's a thing that flips when you play in the pros and you play at this level and you're a forward. You have to say, what if? And I have to go for every single one of these on the half chance that I can create a goal.
Throw into Little. Edge of the 18 will go back to Cox. Rapinoe into Little. And one back by the dash. No change of point of attack. Looking for Andressa.
You know, the dash really not giving the Reign many opportunities to possess and string many passes together. They're doing a great job of getting into passing channels. And so the Reign are going to have to work much harder at getting open and continuing to do the supporting runs off the ball.
Broken up by Cox, but it falls to Ojai. She turns. Little space to run now. Has McDonald on her right. She'll use her. McDonald inside the 18. Cuts the ball back. And broken up by Barnes. Corner for the dash.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there too. I think Barnes wanted to hold that line and was going to step the dash off, and Corsi decided to continue to drop. So that last pass in was an onside pass.
And the dash have some great targets on set pieces with Axon and McDonald and Presley and Lloyd. Ball lofted in the box. Fishlock first to it. And the dash will do it again. Dash bringing 7 players on this corner. Middle 6, Lloyd up. Falls to Fletcher, clears it out first time. Klingenberg plays it back in the mix. Axon, little bicycle kick.
I don't know if you can technically call that a bicycle
Yeah,
kick.
that's true. She didn't leave the ground, did she? Winners. Splits the defenders. A little space to play now. And has Yanes.
Winners and Fishlock have a really nice tandem going back there. You know, a few years ago, Winners was just the stay-at-home player, and now she's able to be a little bit more free, and Fishlock's happy to stay back and hold that, you know, fill that hole a little bit.
First time ball for Fishlock, look for Rapinoe. Good idea, but just a little long, and McLeod's the first to it. As Rapinoe and Yanis have switched sides now.
Houston backline doing a really good job dropping, and when they drop, then it's a better idea to play to feet because you just can't get behind them. So
Klingberg headed back to Presley.
yep, Rapinoe might have more success checking back real hard and using that space as a to help her create something.
Yanis comes inside. Fishlock going to change it to Cox. And just a little bit behind her for a dash throw-in. 27-minute mark now. Beautiful evening in Seattle. Over 6,000 fans here.
I have to keep my eye on Ojai. She's on the right, then she's on the left, then she's on the right.
A lot of interchanging. Definitely like to keep McDonald in the middle of the park, don't they? In front of the goal, such a great finisher, but allow Ojai to really go where she wants. And Lloyd is all over the place tonight, getting on the ball now a little bit more and covering more ground, and left side sometimes, right side sometimes. And there's Lloyd on the right side. She turns. Nice tackle by Cox. Andressa picks it up. Looking for McDonald. Broken up by Winters. Yanis. Rapinoe, first time ball looking Matthias. Good idea. Presley's there though. Here's Lloyd. Give away to Fletcher. And a foul called against the Reign. Free kick for the Dash. Of course he disagrees. I'd like to see that one again.
Yeah, was it off the ball?
Presley will take this for the Dash.
Presley's got a great service. She can put it on a dime with her left foot. A good country mile.
Service inside the 18. Right on McDonald's head, but just goes wide. McDonald was there though. Nice ball by Presley. Soto plays it out to Cox. Fishlock coming back and getting it now, starting the Reign attack. Welsh International comes into the night with 6 goals. Looking to find Matthias in behind. McLeod with the first time ball out. Winners now. Matthias comes back to get it. Dash with numbers behind the ball. Out wide to the right back Fletcher. And behind her, Rapinoe. Inside the 18. Looking to go inline. Cuts the ball back to Little. Broken up by the Dash. And play on. Rapinoe looking back post and just runs long. Reign doing a great job of finding Kim Little in the offensive third tonight, the reigning MVP of the league.
Yeah, and probably one of their best sequences going down the field, really doing a good job probing, and if it's not on, hitting it into the midfield, causing the defense to collapse, and then bringing it back out wide and creating some space, and then finding Pino at the last minute where there's a nice big gap. But you really have to set the defenders up to create those gaps.
30-minute mark now, and this game is as end-to-end as we've seen it as a match at Memorial in a while. Some scores from around the NWSL today. Sky Blue in Chicago, a 1-1 tie with goals for Chicago by Leon and Sky Blue FC's goal by Kerr. Western New York Flash and Washington Spirit, 1-1 tie in the final. And the last we've heard, the 65-minute, the Kansas City Blues were leading the Portland Thorns 2-0. Tonight's Seattle Reign HD broadcast is provided by Bootstrapper Studios, live streaming sports and events of all sizes. Visit them at bootstrapperstudios.com. And we have an update from Kansas City where they beat the Thorns 3-0. Matthias looks to lay it off to Fishlock, but just a little bit behind in front of her to a Houston back. McLeod, first time ball out. And Fletcher go all the way back to Solo. It's Cox. A little touch to Little and back to Cox. Winners being pressured by Lloyd. Nice win by Brush. Rapinoe now into Little. Longer ball looking for Fletcher. And just a little bit too forward.
And there have been a couple of those through balls that if they're a little bit more accurate, I think that they're money balls. And you can play quicker one touch, but sometimes you can play more accurate and you lose a tiny bit of space, but you need the accuracy as well. So, you know, I'm sure if she can settle that quicker and take 2 touches, she can play in. But it's always worth the risk. There's no fault in taking that risk in the attacking third of the field. Don't want to do it in the back third.
And a foul against the Reign. Free kick for the Dash. As mentioned before, this has got to feel great for the Houston Dash players playing in over 100 degrees.
Nice little win there. Got ball and ankle. It's been a pretty clean game though thus far, and that's just going for the ball. Nothing dirty about that, but very few calls for fouls.
Presley again on this free kick. A little bit short. Little's first one there. Master plays it back in. Looking for McDonald. She's on. Has it in line. Back around the 6, one up by Corsi. Falls to Morgan Bryan. Lays off to Andressa, first time shot, but right at Solo. Solo plays out quickly to Rapinoe.
You know, typically you're not looking for that shot that's 30 yards out, but when there's so many people in front of Solo, it's a good time to take a shot.
And Dash doing a great job tonight early on here of getting numbers in the attack. Little's gonna change it. Nice ball to Cox. And the Reign build. Cox, beautiful ball into Rapinoe. Heads it back to Little. And the Reign will come out the other side to Fletcher. Put her college ball at North Carolina. Little looking behind to Yanez. And there is Brush again, who's been strong in the air tonight. Seattle Reign come into tonight's match on a 3-game winning streak. And Lou Barnes picks that up. Nice ball into Little. Lou Barnes has been an absolute rock this year for the Reign.
Yeah, it's a great read, but more than anything, the work ethic of being diligent to sprint to be able to receive that ball facing forward.
Into Winners again. He's been on the ball quite a bit here recently. Corsi with a little time now.
Coach Laura Harvey urging the midfield on to continue to check, continue to move off each other, and opposites attract. So if one checks in, one goes away.
And this last 10 minutes have been played in the Reign's defensive half. Nice by Lou Barnes. So composed on the ball.
And the Dash doing a great job closing down options. So the only option she has is for our center back to get forward and get numbers in the midfield.
Matthias in behind, and she's offside. Little drop that ball to Fishlock and played a one-time ball in behind of Matthias. Nice idea and nice touch. Kim Little coming in this match with 6 assists and leading the National Women's Soccer League in assists.
The Dash back line firing on all cylinders, playing as one. So one quick ball back by the Reign, and they step in sync, in unison, and they step and catch the Reign offside.
McLeod will take this free kick. 36-minute mark now. Looking for McDonald. Flicks it on. And Soto will gather it.
You can see McDonald getting a little bit frustrated. She definitely is a target player when the ball's going to your head and you know it's going to be flicked on. She's expecting runners on either side of her to just continue running. And when you're a forward, you have to say, what if? I got to go just in case it gets through.
Barnes. Master breaks that up. Give away to Cox. Matthias steps in front and wins it. Yanis is double teamed and Bryan comes out with it. McDonald turns on Barnes. Has space. Nice burst here by McDonald. Width of the 18 will drop it back. And Ohai. Great space. And Laura Harvey on her midfield to get back. Winners now. And the Dash drop off a little bit here.
Watch Keelan Winters when she's about to receive the ball. Look at how many head checks she takes before she receives it. It's great for young players to learn early on.
Ohai now, the Dash win it back. Nice step by Barnes. And nicely played out by Matthias to Kim Little. This is Rapinoe. Has Matthias in front of her. Rapinoe's going to change it. Fletcher right back, high in the attack. Fletcher gets faced up. Double teamed by Lloyd and Klingenberg. Klingenberg wins it back, and now Lloyd has time and space. A little bit of ball playing on McDonald. Nicely done by Lou Barnes. And she'll play out of it.
And that switching ball is great, and the fact that Fletcher can receive it and hold on to it, but a few too many people on one side of the ball, so it's taking way too long for the Reign to get Fletcher some support if she is marked 1v1. She's got to be able to bump a ball back and then take another chunk of the field.
Rapinoe. Of course he's going to change it. Great ball to Cox. Matthias comes inside. Rapinoe now, faced up. And the Dash dropping their line of pressure a little bit here, last 5 minutes. Staying compact. Cox looking for Fishlock. Brushes the first there. And plays it out of bounds for a Reign throw in under pressure. Klingenberg up. Nice win inside the 18. And Winters wins it back. Captain of the Seattle Reign. Yanis, 9 goals on the season, second in the league. Nicely done by Fletcher under pressure from Lloyd. Soto looking for Rapinoe. Nicely done. Brought down by Rapinoe into Little.
That's a great ball into the seam. That's going to put the Dash on their heels.
Oh, and offside's on Yanis. Crowd doesn't like it. Linesman was right there.
Ball played in. Just that one extra touch. is what plays Yanez offside, and you want to play her quick, but Yanez has to have the patience. Once she takes that touch, she has to hold, but it's such a fine line, and that's why the chemistry between players is so important.
McLeod.
She had the space too, so if she just would have held, but it's so easy to say. But when you think you're going to get a first-time ball, you want to run. You want to.
And Yanez was trying to hold that run. She stops one again, stopped one again.
Yeah.
Asking for it. You make a great point. Just won it a little bit early.
Yeah, and you usually it's the player receiving the ball that initiates the run and initiates the pass.
Rain throw-in. 42-minute mark now. 1-1.
You missed the shove in the back. Come on. Come on, Russ. Watch the shoving.
Axon. Played college ball at Oregon State. English international. Barnes will be the first one to this. Winners. Mathias comes back for it. Nice little touch. Plays through the defenders a little. Nice ball. Out wide to Rapinoe now. 1v1 at Klingenberg. Comes inside. Left-footed shot. And the Dash defender got a piece of that. Axon again. Winners breaks that up, but I dashed her.
Earlier tonight, these fans who bought Reign FC VIP experience tickets watched warm-ups from the team bench after a meet and greet with a Reign FC player. Buy your VIP experience at reignfc.com. I see those guys down there. They get fantastic seats, and they are up close and personal.
That is a great deal. Some of those guys feel like they're warming up with the Reign.
Well, and the Reign players, they go out of their way to make sure that their experience is like no other. You are more than a fan. You're part of the family.
Absolutely. Fishlock will get that one down back to Solo. Nice ball by Hope out to Fletcher. Fishlock, so athletic. Takes a tumble, and she's up just like that. Fishlock gets it back, faced up. Looking for Yanez. Yanez takes off Presley's foot. First time ball back post, and Mathias was making a near post run, but Little will be the first one there. Little, nicely done. Comes inside the 18, has beaten her defender. And the ref's gonna let that one go. Cox service in the box. Yanez has it. And offsides on Yanez. Nice sequence by the Reign though.
Really good sequence, great second effort by Kim Little to be able to get on the end of what was a missed cross. Run goes near post and the cross goes far post, and Kim Little is going down, and she's got her head up, she's looking, and definitely gets clipped on the outside of the ankle. And that does change the play.
Absolutely.
It's way easier for me to see up here in the replay than if I were down on the field.
McLeod will play out on the offsides.
All 20 players in the center circle on that punt.
Throwing for the Dash. Winners.
Fans were 45 minutes on the clock.
Little now.
Has said there will be a minimum of 1 minute stoppage time.
And we'll have 1 minute of extra time here. As Rapinoe looks for Little, first time shot. McLeod's out quick. Breaks it up, the ball pops out. Mathias is the first one there, but it'll go off her foot for a throw-in.
Really?
Winters brings it down with her chest, turns away from pressure. Nicely done by Keelan Winters. 2 dash players on her there. Winters going to come out to fishlock. And Dressel will get this one. Under a minute left in this half. Axon. Oh, high. And there it is, halftime. Tremendous first half at Memorial Stadium in front of a sold-out crowd. We go into halftime. Houston Dash 1, Seattle Reign 1. We'll be right back.
Hello there, we are at QFC on a mission. Fletch, what is our mission?
Well, our mission is to purchase eggs. Why are we purchasing eggs, you might ask? The reason we are purchasing eggs is because a few weeks ago I saw Jimmy Fallon do an egg roulette game with one of his hosts, or one of his guests, I guess, and I thought it looked like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So I put the challenge to the team. About 15 of us are going to do it tomorrow. So Cruzy and I are preparing the eggs.
We're preparing for disaster.
Yeah.
Basically.
Wave again. This is apparently Seattle Reign. Fine. Egg roulette. Instigated.
Small print, you're all in right now, and they're all in the grade.
Kendall Fletcher.
Okay, so as promised, egg roulette is about to happen. These are all the challengers. Game face, game face, game face. Okay. So here's the rule. Here's the rule. Rules. We're all gonna go around, take turn. When it's your turn, you pick an egg. Once you touch the egg, you can't switch. You gotta go with it. You crack it on your head. If it's raw, you get egg all over your face, you're out. If you pick an egg and you crack it and it's hard boiled, congratulations, you're into the next round. And we're just gonna keep going around until there's one person standing without egg on their face and they win.
Wait, where's the music? No music?
Just some pictures. All right.
I'm gonna call it safe.
Show me.
Right on the sheet, on the sheet.
Number one goes down. That one had to. Get a napkin. Okay.
who's picking. What you got?
All right, good one. All right, good pick, good pick. All right. Ready? I hope Steph wins. I think Steph's the winner. My money's on Steph.
Going down, I can feel it.
I really hope she gets it wrong.
Dave, you know when you pick it up, you just know, you know. Yeah, you really do.
Oh, you're going down. Still chickens in it.
Big one, big! Oh! Okay, here we go.
That's just you?
This is me. Game face, game face. Nice conditioner, nice conditioner. I'm gonna take a shower.
Actually, put it in my pocket.
We might disqualify Sam. Just make it keep that in. Okay.
There you go.
All right, Tom.
Tom, you go down, mate.
Tom, yay!
Yes, great. Yeah, not really.
That's so confident. That's so confident.
You just know when it's not.
Kendall's going down.
Come on, do it. Do it for the Kendalls. Do it for the Kendalls. There you go. All over. All right, Samuel.
Tom, you're ready.
Shit.
Let's go, Cops. Kayla's picking another one. Oh, good pick. Good choice.
The choice, the closest one to, huh?
There's a bunch. Woo!
Dave, what do you think?
I have no idea. It's scary.
Suffering, suffering.
It's hard. For your hair.
I'm going.
Tom pretends there's some kind of tactical thing to this.
Oh, great. All right, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, we can do it. In between our hands. You want to?
Epic fail.
You know what? Here's the thing is that we all losers. Fletch, can we get an interview with you? Just for the idea. Awesome. So that concludes Ag Roulette. I think we're all big winners. Still on Kendall.
No one's a winner. And
You know what that was? That was epic. How long have you been playing?
Every day is filled with moments. Moments that let you connect, so you can smile and share a story. Moments that let you help, so you can reach out and spread some love. Moments that let you relax, so you can recharge and rewind. And moments that let you play, because you should always find time for fun. At Moda, we know these healthy moments add up to a healthy you. Find your Moda moment today.
Jeans are what made Kazi look like Tomo, gave Allison her freckles, and put the blue in Jordan's eyes. And jeans are what can help the Swedish Cancer Institute choose which treatment will work best for each individual patient. At the Swedish Cancer Institute, we call this new way of treating cancer personalized medicine. But people like Sherry call it a ticket back home. The Swedish Cancer Institute. Extraordinary care, extraordinary caring.
In 1935, 18 workers each contributed 50 cents to start BECU. The first loans helped coworkers buy the tools they needed to do their jobs. Today, we're Washington's leading credit union, and we're still banding together to make our money go further. Because while others stay motivated by profits, we're motivated by something greater, our members. Join us.
Reserve your Seattle Reign FC 2000 season tickets tonight. Purchase today and receive a pre-sale code to the U.S. Women's National Team match against Brazil in Seattle, plus a Seattle Reign USA scarf. Go to rainfc.com/season tickets or call 855-RAIN-FC. Tonight is your last chance to do this. Go online, get the tickets to the match, get season tickets to the Reign, and the Reign will send you a pre-sale code. Well, Amy, 1-1 at halftime here. Tremendous first half. Your thoughts about the first half?
Well, I do think it's still a little bit of a chess match. Neither team has run away with it. I don't think either team went into the locker room and said, you know what, I know it's tied, but we have this. We have this. We're holding possession more than the other team. I do think that on the Reign side of things, they could be a little bit more short and sharp. The Houston Dash is doing a great job with their back line dropping, and it's tough to get behind them. So I think if the Reign hit the line and then cut back, there's going to be some space in front of that back line.
Back and forth first half, and Amy, with the scores we saw tonight with Kansas City beating Portland 3-0, perhaps a must-win tonight for the Houston Dash, and certainly they've come out in that manner. If you're Randy Waldrum, is it just the same from the first half? Are you pushing more people forward? What might be the Dash's ideas here in the second half to pull up 3 points tonight?
Yeah, I do think you need to start getting numbers forward early and often. I think Carly Lloyd needs to find the ball more. I love that Morgan Bryan is getting the ball. I think she needs to continue to get it, but maybe 20 yards further up the field. And yeah, I do think for them, if you do the math, this is a situation where they kind of have to go away with 3 points.
And like we've seen tonight, a couple changes from the last time we saw the Dash play on Friday night. Lloyd playing higher in the attack, Bryan playing higher in the attack, and it's proven well tonight. And even though Lloyd's not been on the ball as much as you might think when she's in the midfield, she's still grabbing a ton of attention from this Reign back line.
She is, and when she does that, that leaves a few more gaps in players on the front line that are open. And when she does get it, she's got great vision. She's used to being in the midfield. She's used to having eyes in the back of her head, and she can dish it off to some people that have a better opportunity.
And your first half stats, and these are as even as the match was: shots Seattle 4, Houston 3; shots on goal Seattle 4, Houston 3; saves Houston 3 and Seattle 2; corner kicks was Houston 3-1, and offsides Seattle 4, Houston 0. And then the foul count: Seattle 5, Houston 1. A pretty mild first half as far as physicality goes. No changes for either team as we enter into the second half. And this is going to be a great second half. Seattle will start with the ball.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, please get up on your feet. Scarves in the air. Let's make some noise.
Over 6,000 people here tonight at Memorial Stadium. Tremendous crowd on a beautiful evening in Seattle.
And cheer on your Seattle Reign FC.
Winners and Little start on the ball. And we're off. Start of the second half. Fishlock gets around McDonald. Into Matthias. First time ball, looking in behind, but no one's there. Presley looking longer. Looking for Bryan. Broken up by Corsi. Fletcher looks for Yanis and out of bounds, and a dash throw-in. And there's a second ball on the field. Dash coming in tonight, 20 points, and in 6th place, but again, worth mentioning, just 2 points out of that 4th and final playoff spot, and just 4 points out of the 3rd spot. Chicago Red Stars tying tonight, moving to 28 points. McLeod, first ball, time ball out. Lloyd, nice flick on, finds McDonald, looking for Bryan on the layoff, but broken up by Corsi. Into Little, first time ball out wide to Yanis. Looking for Matthias in behind. And Presley's there again. And final attendance numbers in tonight, 6,021. Seattle Reign, thank you. Tremendous crowd, tremendous atmosphere here at Memorial Stadium. Andressa. Into Bryan and back to Andressa.
I mean, Chuck, you and I, we've grown up here in the Seattle area, and we remember games. And back in the old NASL days where this stadium was full, and it's so great to see it in the NWSL. It's full. It's awesome.
Absolutely. Tremendous history at this stadium at so many levels, from high school to college to professional. Just a tremendous atmosphere here tonight, and wonderful to see. Lloyd plays quickly, has Bryan running at the Reign back line. Going to come out wide to Ojai. First time ball, middle 6. And Barnes is there again.
Reign fans trying to urge on the Reign, and I'll tell you what, the fans that come to these games are used to seeing goals. There have been multiple goals scored at home.
Absolutely. And this is louder right now. Lloyd goes up.
Only 2 home games left this season, so get your tickets at reignfc.com.
Barnes looking a little bit longer. Has Matthias. And offsides on Matthias. The 6th offside tonight for the Reign.
And I really don't think it's so much poor timing on the Reign part. The back line of the Dash have done a good job every time doing the honest work of stepping up, dropping back. Every time stepping up, dropping back.
And the Dash's back line timing of stepping has been impeccable, because I think it's been almost a step to one, half a step. It's been hairline, and it's been wonderful for the Dash, breaking up that Reign rhythm a little bit. And Reign have not gotten behind the Dash back line much tonight, other than the goal by Matthias. Oh, hi. Rapinoe gonna run a little bit here. Slips in a little. Goes to her right on Presley. Yanez now. Looking back post 6. And Matthias is just a little far away from the back post to get to that ball.
I think the Reign need to find Kim a little more often. Things happen when she gets the ball, not necessarily because she creates opportunities for herself, but what she does for other players.
2014 NWSL MVP. Klingenberg. Ellie Brush. Masser, who's had a great game tonight.
Talk about what a defensive-minded player brings to a team with experience. So the captain of the Reign is Keelan Winters, who plays in that holding midfield spot. The captain of the Dash is Mazer, and it's because of what they give to the team. You know, at the youth level, you think it's the kid that, you know, scores 25 goals. But really at this level, it's how can you hold your team together? How can you make smart choices?
Rapinoe time to run well. She's 1v1. Doesn't get the shot off, and Masser recovers again. Captain Ella Masser, what a great recovery there. Corner kick for the Reign. Their 2nd of the evening.
Great timing on Masser's part, when she can get tight on the player and when she's going to go down and make a play on the ball.
Rapinoe on the corner, a little out with her. Goes near post, fish lock, off the crossbar, and a first-time volley. Falls to Winters. Matthias, nicely done. And shot sails over top. Amy, you talked about some of the cheekiness and cleverness of Reign corners and how they never look the same. And there's a different corner right there that we haven't seen.
Yeah, and she's going to want to have that one back. That ricocheted off both the side and just right in the upper 90, and had a really good look. Ball gets sent in, and this is Matthias does a great job beating 2 players to create a better chance at opportunity. But those are tough when you're running full speed ahead and the ball gets away from you. It's really tough to keep those low.
I think Matthias liked what she saw there. She had McDonald, the forward, 1v1 in front of the frame. McDonald has come back to defend the corner. 52-minute mark now. Flicked on by McDonald. Yanez. Fletcher now, first time ball to Matthias. That's gonna stay. Matthias come inside the 18 on her right foot. First time ball lifted in the air to Rapinoe. Might have wanted to play that ball on the ground, but a good idea.
Yeah, I think if she had to do it over again, it's going to be a better surface for Rapinoe to be able to finish that. But again, when sometimes things are rushed and it's the second half of the game versus the first half, tired legs, you know, and you just lose a little bit of that polish, you have to keep your focus.
Coxon a little out in this corner. They'll draw 2 Dash out. Reign setting up different again here on the corner. 3 in front of McLeod. Ball goes back post. Looking for Corsi. Cleared off by Klingenberg. Little now. Served in, lofted in the box. Falls to Rapinoe. First time hit. Right at Presley.
And that's another thing the Reign does very well. They are very good at sealing off the goal, so they get a 2nd and 3rd and 4th chance. They are not ball watching. They're making sure the Dash can't get out cleanly, and usually it results in another chance.
Great sequence there by the Reign. Rapinoe out on the ball again. Corsi near post run. Middle 6 ball. McLeod, good hands. Strong in the air.
Yeah, great hands, but you have 2 of the Reign players, and Yanez and Fletcher behind McLeod. One of those has to get in front of her hands.
Flicked on by McDonald. Out of the scrum out of all these goal kicks. Definitely a group of players segregated there and grouping together. Fishlock now. Yanez going to come inside with it. Back to Fishlock. Rapinoe now, faced up. Mathias with a diagonal run. She chooses Yanez. Back to Rapinoe. Nice defending by Andressa. 20-year-old Brazilian international player. Wide to little. 1v1 with Masser. Comes inside. Looking behind for the diagonal run to Fletcher. The right back high in the attack, but just a little bit too far in front of her.
And if you continue that run and hope all goes well, you do get on the end of it. And sometimes I wonder when the game is still in the balance and it's 1-1, is Kendall Fletcher thinking, well, what if the ball's not on the mark? I am 100 yards away from the spot I need to be defending. But I do think that when you're in the attacking third, you have to go for it. And this Reign team is experienced enough. Someone's going to fill the spot that you just left.
Kendall Fletcher plays out of pressure. Nicely done. Into winners now. Morgan Bryan on her back. Looks to turn on her. And a foul on Bryan.
The front line of Seattle Reign is having some success now, coming from a withdrawn spot and receiving the ball on the fly. So one forward's checking two, another one getting behind.
Rapinoe. Into Mathias. Nice third person pass to Little. Dasher's numbers behind the ball. Going to come out to Cox with their time and space. Left-footed service. Bent in. McLeod with the punch. Outside the 18 falls to Fletcher, who's going to go back to winners. And as you mentioned, the Reign keep them sealed in. Get another look here. Looking for Mathias. McLeod off her line quickly.
Two good reads by Erin McLeod on any of those. If you second guess yourself, then it's a whole different story. You have to make an incredible save versus a nice, easy, clean save.
And the Reign with some pressure now on the dash in the last 8 to 10 minutes. And Dressa, nice ball to Lloyd. Doubled, and Fishlock comes out with it. And a foul against the dash.
Reign success, I do think, coming from a little bit more unpredictable play where they have more than one option. So more quick combination plays, getting a third runner involved.
Early on here, the Reign doing a better job of getting numbers in the attack. You've seen Fletcher higher in the attack. You've seen Cox higher in the attack. This is Fletcher looking for Yanez and broken up by Presley.
See, I would love to see that ball go to a second runner in behind, a little less predictable, and there's plenty of space in front of that back line.
Fishlock's going to change the point of attack. Great ball to Rapinoe. Masser right there. And throwing for the Reign. And let's see what the Reign will run here. Quick ball looking for Fishlock. And brushes there, but falls to Cox. Cox has numbers back post. She's going to find him. Presley up strong. Winners challenges. Pops out to Yanez. Little wall pass with Fletcher. First time ball near post, and no one's there. But a Dash defender, Klingenberg, to Presley, who clears it out. Dash have done a great job getting numbers behind the ball and clogging up that middle in front of the frame.
Yeah, the Reign need to keep their head up. There's 6 jerseys inside the 6, and there's 2 blue jerseys with no one on them at about the 12. So there is some space and there's some players available, but did you take the look before you receive the ball? Because if it's after, it's too late.
Yanez. Mathias. First time ball. And Presley is there again. Another Reign corner. Presley has been in some great spots tonight in front of her frame to win balls first. Cox out to the ball. Little will join her. 59-minute mark now. Cox lofted. Corsi there. Goal! Rachel Corsi off Cox service. Lofted ball, back post, and Corsi goes up. Right over McLeod. Great finish. 2-1 Reign at the 59-minute mark. Scottish international Rachel Corsi. Great service by Stephanie Cox.
Rachel Corsi does such a great job of framing the goal, squaring her shoulders off so that she has the whole goal in front of her. And she does the quick running first. First she separates herself and then she waits so that she has a little momentum going forward. She creates that little bubble. There's nobody on her, so just almost a free header. And those dash players that are behind her in a little wall are blocking the goalkeeper.
Well taken by Rachel Corsi. Klingenberg. All the way back to Solo.
Ladies and gentlemen, Seattle Rain FC goal number 2, scored in the 59th minute by number 4, Rachel Corsi. Unassisted.
Free kick for the Dash. Rapinoe. Brush out of bounds, Rain throw and taken quickly by Cox.
It's a really good team effort by the Rain. That the last 8 minutes of just generating corner kick after corner kick and really not allowing the Dash to get any rhythm whatsoever on the attack.
Corsi. Nice ball to Matthias. Drop to Yanez. Klingenberg wins it back. And Solo will hunt this one down.
And one of the reasons why I enjoy watching the Rain play is they don't sit on this. It's only a 1-goal lead, and they prefer to have the ball in the attacking half of the field. They feel like it's safer that way. They're much better holding on to the ball, and so I feel like sometimes the floodgates open.
And this last 30 minutes, this game might really open up as the Dash need a goal, obviously. Back to McLeod. Fletcher with time. Houston will keep it. Little giveaway by Lloyd, and Rapinoe's got it now. Broken up by Brush. Bryan to Andressa. And a foul on Fletcher. Free kick for the Dash. One of the trademarks for the Rain is balanced scoring. You come to this match and 10 different Rain players have scored this year.
Yeah, it just goes, I think the fans are booing because if they want to see a foul, they want to see a legit, I hurt somebody foul. And really good, kind of picked her pocket, took the ball away on the run.
Presley. Solo comes out and gathers it. Going back to my point, 10 different Rain players this year have found the back of the net, and 13 have come from forwards. It's just 10 from midfielders, and now 4 from defenders. Such a well-balanced scoring machine the Rain are at times, leading the league now with 32 goals. This is Bryan. Ojai. Nice tackle by Barnes.
I think it's a testament both to the players and knowing their roles and knowing that they're supposed to score on set pieces, and also Laura Harvey does a really good job putting people in places where they play to their strengths.
Brush. Axon. First time ball by Cox, finds Kim Little. Cox is going to change it. Yanez will drop it to Winters. Rain do a nice job now of spraying the ball around. Pino, pressured by Axon, and comes out of it. Go outside the football a little. It's going to be Yanez looking for Pino back. And Presley's there. Good idea by Yanez. Great run by Megan Rapinoe.
Yeah, really good ball movement, and it started way back in the midfield when you're supposed to be able to contain Rapinoe, and she wiggles her way out of that one. And on the dribble, beats 5 or 6 players. And a nice touch inside, you know, gets Klingenberg on her heels. And if that pass is led a little bit more, then it's a whole different story.
Presley just get a touch on that.
But I think it's a great run. That's the run that you expect. You expect it to you expect the pass to be led. And if it's not, no harm done. But if it is, you're in.
Winners, Brian on her back.
A lot of players getting into the front line wait for the pass, and then it comes behind them or it comes to their feet, and they haven't beat anyone.
Fletcher looking behind for Rapinoe. Presley ant rush there, though. Yana's first time hit. Well struck, but wide. Tonight's Seattle Reign HD broadcast is provided by Bootstrapper Studios, live streaming sports and events of all sizes. Visit them at bootstrapperstudios.com. McLeod with the goal kick. 65-minute mark. 2-1 Seattle Reign. Sold out Memorial Stadium tonight, over 6,000 fans. Seen a great match. Andressa.
2 home games left, so get your tickets now or they may not be available.
Matthias, first time shot back post. Just misses. Dangerous shot by Merritt Matthias. And as you mentioned, the Reign going right back at it. Keeping the pressure on. Masser into Bryan. Nice ball out to Ojai. Brush is going to change it. Klingenberg pressured by Yanes. Cox steps in front. Heads it down to Rapinoe. And she'll get it back. Fishlock surveying. Finds Winners. Of course, he's going to come out to Fletcher. This is Yanes. Not much in front of her. Master with good positioning. Wins it, but gives it away as Cox steps up and wins it right back. Little looking for Winners. And that will be off of Rapinoe for a dash throw-in. And we'll have our first sub of the night.
Substitution.
Looks like Melissa Henderson coming in for Jess McDonald at the 68-minute mark. Melissa Henderson out of Notre Dame.
Melissa Henderson.
Carly Lloyd. Corsi on her back.
Melissa definitely adds some pace to that back line. I mean, to the front line, and we'll probably be asked to chase a lot of balls down and start pressing a little bit higher.
Fishlock. Again, Masser first there. High kick called against Rapinoe. Dash, free kick. Oh, high tackled away by Cox. Nicely done. Henderson's first touch on the ball. Comes inside on her left foot. Give away to Yanes. Has Matthias and Little in front of her. Decides on Little. And she's clipped from behind by Masser. Free kick for the Reign.
A lot of good things happen for the players that go game pace as fast as you can, because you either have to let her go or foul her. And right now they're choosing to not let her go because that's a dangerous sight as well.
And Masters going to receive a yellow card. She'll have to sit the next game. That's her 5th. Unfortunate there.
Your attention, please. A yellow card has been issued in the 70th minute to Houston player number 30, Ella Massar. Yellow card.
Ball in. Headed by Fletcher, but right to McLeod. Dash will change it. Back to Brush. Rain regain it. Looking for Rapinoe down the left flank. Cross top of the 18. Left for Fishlock, first time ball. Not what she wanted. And I'll go out for a dash throw in.
You know, if you hit the sweet spot and it's on frame, that's a beautiful thing. But when you do have time and space, you know, there wasn't anyone tightly on her, and she's skillful enough to create some more space on her first touch. But it's always worth taking it. I've seen her connect on plenty of those.
Barnes will go all the way back to solo. 71-minute mark. 2-1 Rain.
And even though we have seen quite a bit of possession from the Rain, they are making sure that there are 4 home. 1 outside back might go up, but if that's the case, the holding mid is sitting in. So they're trying to create a great balance of, can we do a little bit of both? Keep possession, create some more scoring opportunities, but not at the risk of keeping too few players back for a counter.
Looking in behind. Henderson. And offside's called. Close. And there's Henderson's pace. Ojai have an issue with that offside's call.
And Henderson can put the burners on, but you see the trust factor that Solo has with Lou Barnes, and she just backs up. She knows she doesn't have to do anything spectacular, that she's just going to back up and know that even though Henderson's speedy, Lou is going to find a way to do the right thing. And look how composed Hope is. She's not screaming, she's not yelling, she's just saying, all right, you'll play the ball smartly.
Solo with the free kick. Looking into Yanis. Up strong, Presley. Great win in the air. Having a strong game tonight. Florida State alumnus. And Klingenberg was correct. Dash throw in. Throw will go all the way back to Corsi. Into Fishlock. Cox, pressure by Ojai. Joined by Lloyd. Plays out of it. Nice ball to Barnes. Looking behind for Kim Little from Fishlock. She's in the 18. Pulls it back. Poked away from Masser. Nicely done. Houston Dash doing a great job of getting numbers behind the ball there and breaking that up. Nice early ball by Fishlock.
Probably one of the toughest to defend is when a forward checks and then the balls are being sent to midfielders running through. Kim Little's so good at stretching that defense.
Morgan Bryan's going to change it. Klingenberg doubled. Plays out of it nicely to Andressa. Brush now. Lofted in. Punch out by Solo. Bit of a collision there. And Henderson called for the foul. Both going for the ball there.
Yeah, tough, courageous play on both parts, and ball gets sent in, and Melissa Henderson knows that she's been brought on the bench to make things happen. And so Corsi does all she can to try to hold her off, but she's got a good head of steam going, and good job, Hope Solo, for coming out and winning that ball.
Corsi changes it. Cox into Little. Axon on her back. Rapinoe comes inside. A little bit of time now and gets it right back to Kim Little. Ran off the ball again by Masser and cleared out by Presley. Dash due to a tremendous job of recovering. '75-minute mark here at Memorial Stadium. Fletcher. Cox into Little. Rapinoe. Nice tackle by Axon. And a Rain throw-in. Pino, left foot across. Brush breaks it up. Early ball out. Looking for Lloyd. Well up by Cox. Hard tackle by Axon. Nice tackle.
Make sure to come down to the BECU fan zone following tonight's game for a chance to get an autograph from your favorite player. The BECU fan zone is located on the north staircase on the east concourse level.
Nice job of Morgan Bryan. Poked that ball away to Ojai. Henderson, nice dummy for Lloyd. Dash have numbers. Long shot by Lloyd. Blocked. Dash keep possession.
Defensively, Rain doing an excellent job. You know, Lloyd has not been allowed to face up too many times and have any really clear looks at the goal.
Axon. Bryan. Wide to Ojai. Looking to go end line. Service near post. Target was Henderson there, but won away by Fletcher. Matthias now. And brushes there first to poke it out of bounds. Rain throwing. Referee asking the Rain to pick up the pace on the throw in here. Into Little. Triple teamed. Throwing for the Rain. A lot of discussions on the field right now between the referee and both sides. Head referee tonight, Cedric Adams. Rapinoe picks it up. Tackled by Brush. Coming up on the 80-minute mark now.
Yeah, I think Harvey getting a little frustrated with some of the non-calls going. They're using more than just their bodies to make sure that the Rain don't get into that box with the ball. They make it so tough to play cleanly out of the back with how hard they press.
Transition is awesome. Barnes dribbles out of it. Foul called against Henderson, and a Reign free kick. 2-1 Seattle Reign. Dash started this game off scoring first, Ojai at the 15-minute mark, followed up by a goal by Matthias to tie at the 22-minute mark. And then Rachel Corsi off a corner at the 59-minute mark to give the Reign a 2-1 lead. Nice job by Morgan Bryan to play out of pressure there and dress a little touch. Looking for Henderson. And a foul called on Barnes.
Henderson does a really good job using Barnes's momentum to hurt her, so just kind of holds her off.
And the Dash are going to make their second substitution of the night as Camilla, Brazilian national team member, 20-year-old, comes in for Tony Presley. Camilla in.
Sorry, that was Andressa that drew the foul.
Settle takes that easily.
You know, the Dash, they're down a goal. They have to do more with those chances. And usually when the ball is back that far, you can just set play and start to attack. They haven't had a great attacking chance in the attacking half of the field, and that would have been their chance to do so.
Camilla with the first touch of the night. Nicely done. Finds Lloyd. Out to Klingenberg. Back to Lloyd. Going to change it to Henderson. Good challenge between Cox and Henderson. And a throw in for the Dash.
Seattle Reign FC thanks you for coming out to tonight's match at Moda Pitch at Memorial Stadium. Your total attendance for this evening, 6,021. Thank you so much. Over the last 3 matches, the Reign FC is averaging over 6,000 fans per game. Let's keep that streak alive on August 26th at 7 o'clock.
How about those kits that the Reign are wearing tonight? Buy yours and other Seattle Reign gear and apparel now at reignfcshop.com. Camilla's coming into this match for Presley and pushed up a little higher. '82-minute mark. Brush. Gonna look long. Broken up by Cox. Rapinoe to Little. Yanis with some time and space here. Has Little again. Brush is the first there. And cleared by Brush.
Yeah, I think Kim Little was just trying to draw a defender away. I don't think she was expecting to get the ball right back. She's just taking a defender with her and was hoping someone else would get that next pass in.
Bryan. Lloyd. Henderson. 1v1 with Cox. Into the 18. This is Camilla, who's been on the ball a lot as she's come into this game. Broken up by Fletcher. Dash pushing numbers forward here, 84-minute mark. Henderson, nicely done. Looking for Ojai down the line. And just runs long. And Seattle Reign are going to make their first substitution of the evening. Ellie Reed is going to come to the match. And out goes Kim Little. Ellie Reed play every position on the field. Started the season outside back, has been coming in at forward, coming in at in midfield. And she actually is going to come from Matthias. Little's going to stay in the game. Rain go a little more defensive with this substitution. Solo with the goal kick. '85-minute mark now as a dash push to find the equalizer. Into Ojai. She's got it. 1v1 with Cox. Drops it to Henderson. Rapinoe there. Henderson keeps it. And give him back to the Rain. This is Kim Little.
Really good job by Rapinoe to come all the way back to help double up on a ball from Henderson. And you know, we're in the 85th minute, and to them it's worth it. It's only a one-game lead, and you know, in a one-goal lead, and what if? So I'm going to do the 30-yard run, and the off chance I can put somebody under pressure and not just, you know, cherry pick and stand up top and wait for the ball at my feet.
First time ball played in. McLeod comes up. Nice strike by McLeod. Lloyd. High kick called on Carly Lloyd. Free kick for the Rain. As we mentioned, a home-and-home series here, so the Rain will go back now to Houston after this match. And the Rain will sub again. Ember Brooks coming into the match.
Substitution for your Seattle Rain FC in the 87th minute. Coming out, number 17,
and Brooks will come in for Yanis. Brooks will settle next to the Keelan Winters, and the Rain will go to two holding mids. And our player of the match tonight for the Seattle Rain, Rachel Corsi. Scottish international center back. Amber Brooks picks it off, blocked by Brush. Rachel Corsi, the go-ahead goal for the Seattle Rain at the 59-minute mark off a corner. Scottish international has been great tonight at center back. Your player of the match, Rachel Corsi. '88-minute mark now. Ellie Reed up. Camilla. Morgan Bryan picks it up. Being pressured by Brooks.
Yep, Carly Lloyd on the far side just waving her hands. Switch the point of attack, switch the point of attack. But in order to do that, because the Rain are playing so compact and so sharp defensively, they're going to have to play a deep ball back before they can switch it. It's not on.
Little wall pass there, runs out wide, and a Rain throw-in. Winters finds Ellie Reed. Nice little flick. And Ellie Reed goes down on the tackle. And it looks like Seattle Reign will make their third substitution and last substitution tonight as Katrine Vi, number 24 from Denmark, Danish international, come on. And a yellow card given to Brush.
A yellow card has been issued in the 90th minute to number 24 of Houston Dash, Ellie Brush.
Free kick for the Reign. Corsi on the ball. Brian. One back by Kim Little. Nice little ball to Reed. Give and go, but one back by the Dash. Dash need to get forward here. There it is, Henderson. And a foul against the Reign. 90-minute mark now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've hit 90 minutes on the clock. The fourth official has said there will be a minimum of 3 minutes stoppage time. Minimum of 3 minutes stoppage time.
3 minutes extra time in this match. Oh, hi. Kim Little. Rapinoe finds Winners.
You know, the Reign had everyone back those last 2 or 3 minutes, and the Dash were content with keeping 4 in the back. I'm surprised that they weren't starting to send a couple more runners forward.
And McLeod played this one out of bounds. No, doesn't get there. Picked up by Ellie Reed. And the Dasher win it back. Into Lloyd. Nicely done by Carly Lloyd. Comes out wide.
Well, and that's what you get with Carly Lloyd when she plays deep into the midfield. You get that vision, you get more of an attack from her, switching the point, being able to see what's on, and they chewed up an easy 40 yards with her receiving the ball in the midfield.
She plays out of pressure so well. Dash win it back.
Back to house.
2 minutes remaining. McLeod. Won by Winners. Brian changes it. Oh, hi. 1v1 at Fletcher. Left footed ball near post. Broken up by Corsi. Ellie Reed first to it. And the Reign will make their third and final substitution of the night as Katrine Vi comes on.
Substitution for your Seattle Reign FC in stoppage time. Out of the match, number 15, Megan Rapinoe.
Megan Rapinoe steps off the field and gets a tremendous hand from the Seattle crowd here of over 6,000. Dash one to get this ball back in play. Henderson, end line. 1v1 Fletcher, drops it to Corsi. Kim Little finds it. And poked out by the Dash, throwing for the Reign. Under a minute now. Referee just looked at his watch. And there it is, Seattle Reign. 4-game winning streak. Take their record to 10-3-3, 33 points. And with the Chicago Red Stars tying today, take a 5-point lead in the National Women's Soccer League. But maybe even more importantly, Amy, the Seattle Reign are the first team in the league this year to claim a playoff spot.
And And you know what? We still keep the streak alive here at home, where the Reign still have not lost a game at home. So you put those two things together, and things are looking pretty great for Seattle Reign.
Reign overall last 2 years at Memorial Stadium, staying undefeated, going 16-0-5. And now the Reign had the tough task of going back down to Houston and playing the same talented team in some heat. What a game tonight for Amy Griffin. I'm Chuck Sekra. Let it rain.
Let it rain.